a lot of people, it's kind of become a meme on this channel of like, I'm under attack. Like, I get that. And I also understand that I'm probably one of the most annoying people imaginable when it comes to, pushing things, like my coffee or, the amazing Trump cookbooks now that have 120, over 100 recipes, things like that. But also kind of the people that come after me are so deranged and so weird. I never really understand their tactics. So like last week I told you about this Twitter dork that like sent in fake customer service requests to waste time of my customer service team. There are people, and you guys always respond, by the way. Like you guys went hard on those founders packs. If you have a founders pack, by the way, you're getting the email. You should be getting an email today about when they're coming. They should be shipping. Maggie, when are they shipping?
Still waiting for all of our items.
Yeah, we have a few items we're waiting on, but pretty soon. But I get it. I know people get annoyed with the content. Oh, Meta PCs, promo code Rumble. Oh, But what I've always wanted to do is build at least one thing that could maybe sustain my family outside of YouTube, which is why I started, Coffee Brand Coffee, which is why I called it Coffee Brand Coffee, instead of calling it like Liberal Tears Blend and then just cashing out, buying, owning the production lines and things like that. This is always the goal, so that, I didn't want, everyone does like drop ship coffee. I'm not going to call anyone out in particular, but it's very easy. I could have went to this company in like New York and they'll handle everything, right? I tell them, here are the stickers I want on the bag. Give me a Colombian, give me whatever. And I would make $10 a bag, and it would be whatever mediocre coffee that, is out there. And I would have made a lot more money doing that. But you don't own anything then. So you spend years cashing out extra money, but you didn't own anything. You don't put any blood, sweat, and tears into it. Yesterday alone, we had 3 people doing cupping here of 6 new blends that were working. So it's like grinding the beans, tasting it, providing feedback, getting it re-roasted. This takes a lot of time. So it kind of broke my heart when people who are, who don't care for me decided that, I've been very honest about, hey, our Mother's Day gift box thing on Amazon is the biggest deal. We usually sell out on our own website, but I made the huge gamble of putting it on Amazon and making way less money in hopes of finding more people. Well, reviews are extremely important. And that's why I said, hey, a couple hundred people have bought it already. Please come back and leave a review. Reviews are important. It's how you rank. It's how, a normie would buy it. I mean, my coffee is now allowed to be, it's shipping free overnight. You used to have to pay $15 on my website to ship it. So it's cheaper than it ever was, and it's coming the same night. Reviews are starting to come in, but then I noticed this 1-star review, and I was like, that's odd, because really the only people that are buying it right now are people who have bought it before or who will hopefully buy it after this video, to get their Mother's Day gift out of the way, but to support the channel. I know that the gift box, I know it's on the pricier side. My hope is that with Amazon, by next year, I'll be able to sell this same box for 15% less money and make the same amount. But I noticed this odd 1-star review where everything, look at all these verified purchases, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, with pictures, so they actually bought it. So I'm like, what the heck, a 1-star review? Let me look at this. And then look at this thing they wrote. All this long, and then they give it a 1-star, and guess what? What a coincidence. This person is not a verified purchaser. I mean, look at the kind of reviews this person leaves. Product engineering fail. Not a good idea. No idea why this product is sold as a dog leash. I absolutely would not trust this item to hold up to a large dog. The handle's too flimsy. When it showed up, my girlfriend asked if the leash was for the dog or for her, so at least it'll get some use. Like, what? He writes this whole thing, which is, I even ran it through Grok. Here's what Grok said. I said, does this, review look suspect? Here's what Grok said. A few elements could raise questions about the authenticity when scrutinized. The pricing math, $20 per item for 5 items, seems slightly off over the oversimplified $100 for a package with 6 items. Might suggest an exaggeration of the price or lack of precision. The mention of the company being tied to a conservative political YouTube channel feels oddly specific and could hint at a fabricated or exaggerated detail to push a narrative, though it's not implausible. The review is also quite long and polished for a casual user. It might suggest that it was written with extra care or intent to hurt the company. That's exactly what this review did. Now, I reported it. Who knows if Amazon will remove it or not? But this is why I'm so, like, this review is bad enough to tank our score. Like, that's why verified reviews. Look at this. My younger brother excitedly presented this as a gift purchase for my mother's birthday in 2 weeks. Asking for, so you bought it for your mom's birthday, even though it's a Mother's Day box. First question mark. Now watch, this is how I know it's a lie. This is why I'm asking people to, for my birthday, which is tomorrow, to pick up their Mother's Day gift box. And when you get it, take a picture, leave a review. Or if you don't want the Mother's Day gift box, pick up any of our other coffee and, take a picture, leave a review. And so first of all, here he says it's for the birthday, right? At first I had trouble believing this actually costs $100, which led me to the product website and ultimately here. Indeed, it is what you get for $100. There are 6 items in the package. Let's assume the packages inside are good quality. Obviously, we'll not know for sure until mom opens her present, but I'll give the benefit of the doubt here. No, you won't. You left me a 1-star review, you asshole. Right? You left me a 1-star review. You didn't even try the coffee. The reusable K-cup adapter, first, is nothing special, but it's nice to include. Fair. It is nothing special. Doesn't really add much value since a 4-pack of those are under $10. It does add value because if you're giving a gift, now you can know that the person who gets it actually, if they don't have a K-cup, if they only have a K-cup machine, they can still use the coffee. That's the whole point of it. I'm not selling the K-cup adapter. It's like a free add-in. The 2 bags of coffee, medium roast and blueberry cobbler. Note, these bags are only 12 ounces and retail for $17.99 on the store. This is shockingly expensive for coffee and multiple times more expensive than any other Colombian coffee on the market. That's verifiably false also. Buying them in this prepackaged box is somehow more expensive than buying them individually. That's because the box itself cost me more than $5 to print because I buy them in America. The 3 snacks, yogurt covered pretzels, blah, 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 are even worse. There's not enough honey sticks in the package at my local's farmer's market. There are 4 for $1. You can get a 50-pack at Walmart for $15. Again, why didn't you go do that? But again, upon questioning my brother further, he admitted the company belongs to a conservative political YouTube channel that he follows, and he bought it to support a political influencer, then went on a very strange tangent I'd rather not get into. There is all the evidence. This is why I reported it. I mean, if you think this review is bogus, I think, I understand why people are reporting. Like, this is such bullshit, and it's going to hurt my company because it gets displayed prominently at the top of the product reviews now. This person didn't buy the product. He isn't the verified purchaser. He's a leftist, and he thought, I don't like that I bought it from a conservative, so I'm going to write this super Reddit-y review about it. That brings me to the final gripe with the product, the packaging. It comes in a generic branded box. What do you mean generic? It's custom printed. It's not generic. So it looks like it went through hell. Well, that's not on me. That's Amazon shipping, bud. Unsure how much this was on Amazon's end or if it happened before shipping, but I see other review pictures of the box was also damaged. I saw one picture of that in which we reached out and we're like, we'll give you a new box. And the customer said, nah, dude, it's cool. And again, we didn't even have to do that. That's Amazon's fault. I went to the website inside the boxes begging you to leave a review. And the chocolate covered beans were listed at this individually. I don't like the value. I ended up giving my brother half, but insisted we'll be repackaging this item in a proper gift bag, giving it to mom. And he will need to check with me before we split any more gift purchases in the future. Very disappointed as I feel he was manipulated into purchasing an overpriced product from an online influencer. Does anybody in chat think that this dickwad actually bought my product? He mentions absolutely nothing in this review that he could not have gleaned from the product photo. It says we asked for a review like everybody. There's nothing wrong, right? he sells himself out. And then now look what happens when you go to the reviews. When you look at the reviews, it says, oh, it's not showing this time, but it shows prominent. Oh, if I go to reviews, maybe this one, it gave like top reviews and then like top negative reviews. So like, I don't care about people reporting this guy. I mean, I hope Amazon takes that review down. What would be more helpful is if people picked up their Mother's Day gift box. Yes, it is on the pricey side, but it's just me. I'm not drop shipping it. Like we literally hand packed these boxes. We hand pack every box. This isn't from, from China. This guy's trying to smear my business. And again, he's not even a verified reviewer. I reported it, but who knows? Maybe if like 100 people report it, it'll get taken down. But he's very obviously giving me a negative review because he doesn't like my YouTube channel. My entire business's growth depends on selling out of these Amazon boxes on Amazon. I'm not worried about selling out on our ground coffee. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000 reviews by my birthday tomorrow, or we'll get to 1,000 reviews on our K-Cups. Like if you buy our K-Cups on Amazon, I've already put them on sale. They're 15% off. 10% off, but a review this negative this early is gonna hurt my sales. So I'm hoping if you're in the market for your Mother's Day gift box, I know it's a little early. Mother's Day is a month away, but please do leave a review. Buy it. Don't leave a review without buying it. Buy it. Leave a review. Take a picture. Leave a review. Review the product. I know a lot of you have already had a lot of these products. I know this is a great product, but this dick is if Amazon leaves that review on, that's gonna hurt my sales. And read my negative review then. There's only one negative review. Yeah, these people are losers, and I wouldn't even be addressing it because it's only going to lead to more unverified people trying to do this. That's why if people pick it up, it's roasted like literally hours before we ship it. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anything old. We ship in small quantities to Amazon, so you're getting, the best quality. I know that's probably all the coffee wine you can take. That's fair, but it's important to me, and I get that it's not important to everybody who watches my channel and for the news and stuff like that. So I get it. I'm not mad when you get mad about it. But when somebody leaves a 1-star review and admits in it that they didn't even buy it, why are they leaving the review? And I believe that this person's review is completely motivated by the fact that he's a leftist and he doesn't like my content. I know that right now it's only one negative review, but that's why I'm saying people who get this Mother's Day gift box, hopefully they'll get yours today. I know it's early. I'm going to give everyone a break on pushing it probably next week, but if you get it, once you get it, please do leave a review. Video review would be even better. I know there's probably reviews pending because Amazon, I know a lot of people have said they did video reviews and stuff like that, and I don't see them in there yet, but I'm not worried about that one negative review. I just want to flood a bunch of, I want a lot of people to buy the box and leave a review because, an honest review, not one that they just, because they hate me.